my process is I go outside and I sit with the wind and I let the wind and the elements speak to me.
Wow.
And wind speaks, wind talks, wind in nature speaks without words. It's all through the vibration of feeling. And when you like really tune yourself into it, it provides us with a lot of clarity.
I'm gonna throw a name out there, Umi. Cole Bennett. What does this human mean to you in creating? What does that name mean to you?
I love Cole. I feel like a lot of people love Cole, and I think it's because he radiates love and he radiates creativity.
Yeah.
And we have this song coming out on the 26th called Hummingbird. It's with me, Sahbabii, Tezzo Touchdown. It's on his All Is Yellow album. And I mean, the whole process has been so fun because the song initially was meant to be on my album, and I had just played it for him when we were hanging out. And he heard it, and he's like, I love this song. And he played it for his mom, and his mom loved the song. And if your mom loves a song, it means something. And then my mom had met Cole. My mom's like, I love Cole. And I was like, okay, my mom really like approves of Cole. So, Cole's mom approves of me in this song. Like, we gotta do this.
Yeah, you don't want to let mama down.
No, we can't let mama down. And so when he asked, like, could I experiment with the song? Can I put it on the album? I was like, let me wait. Let me see if I get a sign.
Yeah.
I'm a signs girl. So actually the next day, a hummingbird flew past my car. No, for real. A hummingbird flew past my car, and it's like, well, there's the sign. Let's go for it.
Really?
Yes.
So that's been coming up. That theme of organic has come up several times throughout this conversation. Good Lord.
Good Lord.
Yeah. So as a creator, as a writer, as someone who is sometimes stumped trying to find something passionate to write about, or sometimes stumped on a lyric or whatever it is, to have things like that just flow.
Yeah.
Does that happen often, or is that just like a special moment that when it does happen, it's like, I've got to chase this rabbit down the rabbit hole because it's happening for a reason?
It's like 50-50. There's like the balance. It can't happen, so it can't happen in a way.
Yeah.
So, but when it does happen, it's really special, and I feel it. And that's how I felt with the song. When I made the song, I was like, oh, this song is so special. The moment it came out of me, I was like, oh, this is something. And when it took this journey, I was like, okay, I knew I felt something at the beginning.
Yeah.
To have Sahbabii Tezzo Touchdown on this record that's like, it's me and a guitar. It was just me and the guitar when it started. It's so like, what rapper hops on a song like that? You know, the fact that there's these people who are so open to being creative and experimental, and he was able to bring it together. It's very special.
Yeah, I like that, because that's showing a different type of vulnerability for that particular person.
Exactly.
To trust that this is the direction to the right, you know, despite whatever they may be feeling or being told or whatever like that. So, okay.
I think when people hear the record, they're going to be very pleasantly surprised and like deeply touched by it.
Yeah.
Because it has this nostalgic vibe to it. You're like, why have I feel like I know this song, like my soul knows this song, but it's something I've never heard before. It's such a unique feeling.
I'm going to ask the very tough question. Have you ever seen Tezzo without the nails?
I have. He's been posting photos. Okay. He looks good. I'm like, yes, Tezzo, you got the whole range of looks. He could pull it all off.
Yo, I want to talk about the dopest right now in the game. I mean, it's really special to have this all happening organically the way that it's supposed to.
So organic.
And we got to talk EP. Because we're talking in the wind. But which way in the wind are we? Is the wind at our back? Is the wind facing us? Tell us about this particular project.
I love introducing it that way. Like, which way is the wind blowing?
Yeah.
The wind is blowing gently at me.
Okay.
And the reason I say that is because when I feel confused or lost, my process is I go outside and I sit with the wind and I let the wind and the elements speak to me.
Wow.
And wind speaks, wind talks, wind in nature speaks without words. It's all through the vibration of feeling. And when you like really tune yourself into it, it provides us with a lot of clarity. And I wanted to make a project that like the whole EP is the sound of the wind. It's me communicating the messages I received from the wind into English and Japanese and into songs and into chords. And so when people hear the project, I feel strongly they're gonna feel the same clarity and ease that the wind brings me.
My gosh, okay. Can we all open our eyes now? Because I tell you what, to hear you explain that, it shows the amount of passion, it shows the amount of dedication, it shows the amount of connection, another word we've used a lot during this conversation, that is going into this particular body of work. And you said this before, that EPs set up albums. Like it's a building block, it's a foundation. So to have these stories be told, to know that it's a springboard to something else, excited for that?
Yeah, so excited. And we were talking about this earlier, like I'm the type of artist where my process is important for people to see. Like I like people to know how I got to the album, or how I got to Hummingbird, or how I got to wherever you are. I took the EP to get to all of those songs. And so to me, EPs are important. They're like an opportunity for people to get to know who I am right now, to better understand who I'm becoming.